My boy, he went hunting today, and of course, like everybody else, there's not really been a lot of deer out this year. Anywhere. I've talked to people in Kentucky and Ohio and Indiana, even though there's been some people that have been lucky and shot one. My boy shot one early season, but today he went out and he said didn't even see anything.
He's in there talking to himself. He's broadcasting. I love it. He's in there broadcasting. Listen to him broadcast. He's in there broadcasting, talking to himself.
Yes, I have a QST, guys.
I know you do. I've been trying to listen to it. Durwood's acting like an asshole, so I'm acting like an asshole.
There, he's in there. There's all kinds of people that just because you can't hear them, Oris, that doesn't.
I don't care. I don't care, Durwood. You're not talking to anybody. You fucked up my QSO with Joe. I want to know more about that murder-suicide in Houston. I want to know more about that murder-suicide in Houston. And you won't let Joe tell me about that murder-suicide in Houston. Why? I don't know why you won't, but you're in the wrong, Durwood. And as some of my shortwave listeners say, you have no honor.
All right. Well, whatever. I'm sure you got
some shortwave listeners.
I'm sure you got your own fan club. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that.
None.
And you should appreciate them and give them your best.
09E is nothing but a low-life QRMer with no honor.
Okay, all right. Well,
low-life QRMer with no honor.
And that's
low-life QRMer with no honor. No honor at all. I love that. That shortwave listener sent me that shit. See, I told you, Durwood ain't got no honor. And I defended you.
The greatest country
and
in the world.
Guess what?
Seriously, that's why
he was right and I was wrong.
I don't see anybody in America trying to break into another country. Why?
Oh,
because
God, here we go.
The United States of America is the greatest country on planet Earth. It is blessed by the Almighty God.
Idiots over here. You need to take that big knob in the middle and give it a spin.
And Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.
We call the old lady.
So we got people out here trying to take advantage of, everybody trying to talk to us in the right conditions. But Durwood and all this other bunch of fools out there. So we need to get it all straightened out. Hopefully, we're going to have it all straightened out so we can get rid of the trash off the 7200. But my opinion is that this could be a better station to talk on if it was cleared up.
I agree, brother. Well said. I agree and concur with you, and we are trying to do that. And you sound like a fine business operator.
Durwood's not allowed to talk. Durwood's done. No more Durwood. Durwood, you're not going to talk. You're not going to hear anybody, Durwood.
I can hear these fine business operators.
Yeah, right about now, the only station you hear is me. No, Durwood, you're done, Durwood. Go in the front room and watch TV with the family.
Hey, Bo,
Go in the front room and watch the TV with the family, Durwood.
There's 8 or 9 of you at the same
Go in the front
time,
room and spend Christmas Day with the family. We all know why you're on the radio, Durwood.
I can't have
now,
two
you need to go in the front room and spend time with the family, Durwood.
It does make it difficult.
I won't make it difficult, Durwood. This ain't over. This ain't over, Durwood. This ain't over. It ain't over, Durwood. Go in the front room and watch TV.
Durwood's bad boy.
And I just got down. Hello up there, Sean. Merry Christmas to you too, buddy.
That's where I'm going for Christmas dinner, Chinese chicken.
Yeah, well, Durns, he let that amp go to his head. He forgets that there's other people that want to talk. And sometimes what they have to talk about is important. And what Joe had to talk about thought was important, and I wanted to know about it, and Durwood QRM'd me to where I couldn't get the information from Joe I wanted. And guess what? That is a total violation. 9711A, I think it's A, B, and C.
That's right. I was trying to talk to Joe earlier.
And what's the horse doing now? He's doing nothing but corming the guy, so he's in violation of it too, but it's okay for him to do that.
Shut up, Mr. Wilson. You ain't got no dog in this fight. Why do you want to get involved, Mr. Wilson? You ain't got a dog in this fight, Mr. Wilson.
Hey, can you hear me, Horace?
Yeah, I can hear you fine there, Fred.
Yeah, well, this is the same thing. I was trying to find out from Joe about the suicide earlier, and then Darren wanted to come in here and try to muscle everybody on the frequency and try to decide on who I get to talk to and what I get to talk about. He thinks he's the damn frequency master with that 82.
Well, no, that's not the truth. You're leaving out partiality.
No, that's exactly the truth.
What it was is I was in QSO with somebody else.
No, you weren't in QSO. You didn't sign off, and I picked it up. And you tried to come in here because you did not like the
even though the one the question was being directed to, he didn't want to answer and you wanted to. And so both of you,
that is a goddamn lie, Darren.
He wasn't invited to. Now, if you're going to speak about it, say at least the truth. And I, at that time, wasn't about to relinquish the frequency to listen
it wasn't
to
yours to begin with, Dan.
That was coming from a person that wasn't doing it the right way. You know it, and I know it both. I'm kind of surprised that you would even interject and want to.
So it's the first time in his life he ever felt that much power.
That is a lie, Darren.
That is not a lie. That's the truth. I've got it recorded, man. I've got it recorded. Anytime you want to
intentionally interfering with our QSO.
And maybe
you did not
send it to you by way of email.
That's why
and
you kept coming in here and rambling off the damn mouth.
You're not right. You're wrong.
I'm always right, Joe. I'm
you done crossed the line with me, Durwood. You done crossed the line with me. That was some important information Joe had for all of us. It wasn't just for me, but it was for all of us. It was a QSD. And it was actually a QSD brought in properly.
Oh, yeah.
And you denied it.
W09
you
is
QRM'd it. Yeah, you did. You are wrong.
You weren't even out here, Forrest. You wasn't even out here, so you don't know. So you have nothing to say about your conversation. You are completely out of line. You have no idea what you're talking about because you wasn't there.
Oh, well.
You're going by hearsay evidence. It's being manipulated right now. The guy was lying directly to you. I have a recording of it. I got your email. I'll get the thing downloaded and send it over to you and let you hear it. And you'll say, you know what? He's got a point, man. Even though you would like to listen to it, and even though you would want to hear those discouraging things, which I haven't stopped anybody
so I can rat everybody out. That's why you don't ride with the pack no more. You ratted them out. Did you get caught with some dope there, Durwood, and then so you ratted out your pack so you wouldn't go to jail?
You know it. The whole time you were out here,
you guys are talking over each other.
You ratted your pack out, didn't you?
It's really hard, man. It's really hard.
You ratted the pack out, didn't you? That's why you don't ride with them no more. You ratted them out. Man, you're sorry.
Very clearly, and I quote, we will not discuss that here. We will not talk about that here.
That's right.
You're only going to let me talk when you
decide
to let me talk. You intentionally interfere.
No. What happened was
he
was asking that guy a question, and he was not answering the question. He didn't want to. He said he did not want to get into that conversation. Joe interrupted the QSO.
You attempted to do the damn frequency master out here. It failed miserably.
And I said, we're not going to hear about it because I was in QSO with the guy. He didn't want to hear it. And I concurred. I didn't want to hear it either.
I want to hear it now. You need to shut your mouth.
Junk. You know, something happened to one of your parents or something like that. I would do the same thing for you.
What are we going to do?
And I would surely hope that you would do the same thing, but apparently not. Apparently you're in on that kind of garbage. You like it. You thrive off it. And I really thought better of you than that, but, I'm starting to see the true colors.
You don't. On who any operator out here talks to and what they talk about. You don't get to decide on who gets to talk to who and what they talk about. That is not your place, Darren.
Well, I made it my place, and if you don't like it, I don't know what to tell you. You might think that it's not my place, but it doesn't matter. I felt it was my place, so guess what? That is open for debate. Well, I'm just sorry, man. We're not going to have that conversation here. I told you. If you wanted to know about it, go somewhere else. I was in QSO with the guy. He didn't want to talk about it, and I didn't want to relinquish the frequency over to Joe to talk about it. And Joe wasn't invited into the conversation anyhow. He just interjected himself and was trying to be aggravating again, like he always is. Now, if you wanted to hear that, as bad as you want to hear about it, all you got to do, man, is send him an email. I stood by and I said, give you guys some time to go to a different frequency. Whatever, I gave you ample opportunities so that you could get your ears filled with crap.
That's right. Matter of fact,
but you didn't want to do that. You wanted to stay here and get a good.
That's why he doesn't ride with the club anymore. He ratted him out.
I let you know that it wasn't going to
He's a
happen.
rat.
Guess what?
He ratted the club out. That's why he don't ride with him no more.
And what's not, Darren? That's not your place.
He don't ride with him no more because he ratted him out just like he's trying to rat us out.
I'm ready for it, man.
Subject matter on this frequency. You don't get to dictate that, Darren.
Because I am going to be here, man, for the
I don't give a goddamn how long you plan to be here. I'm just letting
when
you
winter's
know.
over
You
and it gets up into the 60s,
you don't have to
I'll
like
be back
it.
outside.
You don't have to agree with it. But you are
But
certainly not going to come out here and try to tell another ham operator what he can and cannot talk about, Darren. That's not going to fly.
Unless I turn the radio on. And when I turn the radio on, it might be too hot for me to be outside.
You're creating all kinds of enemies right now, Darren, and you're too damn retarded to acknowledge that.
Something serious that Joe wanted to share with us all. And so Durwood thinks that just because Joe is who Joe is, that he can do whatever he wants, and he's wrong. Durwood, you're wrong. You're wrong this time, Durwood. You're wrong.
No, I'm not wrong. You weren't.
You're wrong, Durwood. You're wrong. You crossed the line with me. You ain't gonna talk here no more, Durwood. Okay? If you're gonna try to make that decision about people, I'm gonna make that decision for you. How about that, Durwood? Because I got the power to do it. I got the power to do it, Durwood. You're in the mud right now, Durwood.
I would protect you, because you know what?
You're protecting me. You ain't protecting shit. You're a rat. You're a QRM rat. That's
No,
a
you
QRM
don't
rat
decide
right
that,
there.
Darren. I don't know how many times I got to keep telling you that. Who in the